Defects still going. Defects actually belted. He's going to need to stay here for quite a while if he wants to take this combo Mambo, but it's completely in his wheelhouse. Remember, tricks are not stale in combo Mambo because it is just counting the combo, so you can get it going as if the timer was on 2 minutes. So he's not off to the best start right now. His base looking pretty low, but he's got to keep the combo going if he wants to take this game over. And Wild and White Knight going to land their final combos for the game. Unique, Kenyon, and Defects still going. Kenyon on a healthy 12 mil right now. Can he keep it rolling? If he can find himself in a good position to at least take top 2 for this game. But Defects trying to say something about that. Defects Kenyon deviating from the typical line. He's going for some improv right now. I'm not sure where he's going. Is he going for the benches? He's gonna hold that for a while. All right, he's using the benches. Can he get back to the skate park, or is he gonna keep going? Oh! That's just gonna leave the 2 big players in today's group, being Unique and Defect, trying to battle it out. Defect gonna need to make a huge catch-up happen. Unique still trying to keep him honest, though. Unique gonna land that combo now with all of Defect. Can he land it, touch it, or will he not? That's really the only question right now, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. He's gonna need at least a couple more. He's actually missed the rail. He's gonna need a manual back for the rail this time. Gets back onto the line. He's gonna keep it rolling. Another rotation at the very least is what he needs to secure a spot here in top 2. He definitely doesn't want to get just the 1 point, or last bottom 2 are going to get 1 point. He's keeping it going. He lands it. Is it enough? It is enough to get him first place, and he takes that over Unique.
36 million, wow.
Cold and calculated is Defects in that one, and he is going to clutch it out from the depths of 5th place, take first. That's going to do it for combo Mambo.
Graffiti coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what can we say about Graffiti? As you've seen in the last one, a lot of spots that can be tagged in here. Yes, great game that was. A great game. It's not over yet, ladies and gents. We still, as we kick into Graffiti, coming up next will be Trick Attack, but the guys over here building up the base as usual by the looks of it. Oh, just Kenyon. As we can see here, the guys seem to be a lot more spread out than in Group A. Straight off the bat here. We talked about the fountain down here. Great spot that can, a lot of tags can be gotten down here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of smaller, easy to miss tags, and it's really hard to get a huge score while you're going out of your way to find these tags. Once you get your mechanics down enough, it is significantly easier, but it's a challenge nonetheless, and a challenge that all of the players in here are definitely familiar with. These guys, none of these players at this point are familiar with the Graffiti mode. But Kenyon right now in the lead in terms of score, I think. If he lands this, he should be able to take a significant portion of the map. But he's going to try to pull a bigger combo out of his hat, press his luck. He's going to, okay, so he just lands it, 19, so he basically gets the entire skate park. 19, I'm not sure how much that score was, but it was definitely above 10 million. Not much to worry about here. Defects, okay, had to restart his combo a couple times. Still 0 tags as we get into the overtime. We are winding down the last half. We're at a quarter minute, but lots of tags for Kenyon in the skate park. Pretty squarely his, and it looks like we are getting into our final combos. All right, here's where the pressure starts to build up for all of these players. Kenyon, White Knight, Wild, Unique, Defects, all of them still keeping their combo going. Defects in a pretty big hole right now. He's going to need to make something happen quick to make the tags go his way. Kenyon trying to retain ownership of the tags he has. He's at 19 right now. White Knight at 11. Defect's going to need to be satisfied with that 11. Now, the scores can fluctuate depending on who steals what. So depending on what that looks like, this could very well be a very different top 5 than what we're seeing right now. Kenyon and, or rather, White Knight and Defect's going to be tied at 11, so it's really up to Unique. He might be playing tiebreaker, he might not be, depending on if he lands it. His combo looking pretty paltry, barely 2 million, not what we're used to seeing from such a big scoring player. Now, Wild and Kenyon are still above 5 mil. Unique has a pretty good multiplier. He's just going to need some big airs to make up for it. All right, that's going to do it. What has he gotten? And it's going to be Kenyon taking the win this time.
Kenyon getting first, Defects second on 11, and Unique on 8 tags in third place there, ladies and gents. GG's in the chat.
And that means we are going to be getting into the last game of this group, and therefore the last game of the prelims. Now going into this, Wild 704 and the White Knight both a point behind each other, but they are 4 points and 5 points respectively behind Tom Kenyon, who's sitting at 11 in third place. So it is going to be a battle for third yet again, as it looks like Unique and Defects have secured themselves spots at the beach this week. So this is going to be extremely important. Let's see how it shakes out.
Everyone straight into the half pipe.
Oh yeah, this is where the real drama happens. And you know, Defects and Unique, if they do place top 2 here, I believe that does give I think it's Wild third place. So one of these 3 is gonna have to step. All right, Tom, Wild, and the White Knight. So Tom is currently in third place. That Graffiti win helping him out immensely. Wild and White Knight are going to be battling for their absolute lives right now. They're going to need to rely on a little bit of luck, and they're going to need to step up huge if they're going to beat the likes of Unique and Defects going into this game 3. And, you know, between us, it looks like Defects and Unique got their own rivalry going. They're going to try to get top 2, so it's not like they're going to let either of these players get in for free. Okay.
Oh.
First 2 combos pulling the trigger are Kenyon and Defects, 8 and 7 mil respectively. Kenyon trying to step up. I don't know if that was a mistake, but now Unique and Wild, look at their combos go. Okay, I think Unique still going. Who lands that? White Knight. Okay, Wild, Defects, and Kenyon have all landed their first combos going into the last 30 seconds. Oh, Gilly's in here. How is Gilly in here?
Assuming he's just joined, not knowing that we're right in the middle of THPL. Unique is hosting this match, so he probably just joined through him.
Yeah, might want to actually get privacy settings squared away for that, because we do not want anything. Well, this is the last match of the group anyway, so we're going to get right into the beach after this. Might not matter too much, but going into the overtime here, here's where it matters. The players on your screen to keep an eye on are going to be Kenyon, White Knight, and Wild 704. Now, this is where the pressure comes. Unique with the 21 million. Somebody's going to have to beat that if they want on the beach. Kenyon could sneak his way on there as long as he doesn't get last. Bottom 2 are definitely going to be eliminated from this week, unless I believe Defects can get bottom 2. Anyone else gets bottom 2 and they're out for this week. So Wild is going to need to get first. White Knight is going to need to get first, and they're going to need to rely on Kenyon getting that bottom 2. So they're going to need to beat 8 mil plus what he's getting right now. White Knight is eliminated from the week. He lands his combo or bails it. 3 mil on him. Wild Defects. Defects is going to be satisfied with 7 mil. Kenyon and Wild now. This is between them. Whichever one of them gets top 2 should be able to make it to the beach. I'm not entirely sure, but they're gonna go right now. 8 mil and 5 mil, or 5 mil respectively on them right now. We're getting into it. This is getting really intense. We can't even see where they're going. I think that's Kenyon on your screen right now. Now, where is Wild? He is... Okay, Kenyon, we're following Kenyon right now. He's going to keep it going. He's using the benches. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. He is going to bail. So now the door's wide open for Wild. Let's see if we can get some eyes on him. I don't know where he is, but his combo is going to keep going. And he's at 14 mil right now. He's going to keep that climbing. He needs to make this happen if he wants a spot in the finals for this week. If he wants a spot at the beach, he's gonna need to do it. Can he do it? No, he can't. Canyon is gonna take a spot at the beach. 24 million. He actually landed that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, he takes first.
Damn, ladies and gents. Let's get some GGs in the chat for not only Group B right here, but Group A. For everyone that didn't make it to the beach, and for everyone that did make it to the beach, we've seen some awesome gameplays with us here on THPL Week 6. But the big one about to come up right now, Shift 64 Beach. Our top 6 players from Group A and Group B will be battling out there for the final points for the THPL Season 1 as we get ready to go over into the grand finale, the playoffs, the big one next week. GG's, thank you very much. Yes. Got to show some support to all our players. We want to see them back here next season, so definitely make sure you're supporting all these guys that are out there skating their hearts out. Follow them on Twitter. We want to get some more details behind these players, where you can find them on social medias, whether they have YouTubes, Twitches, all that, which is once again something that we're going to try to look at getting into Season 2. It would appear we have some players that are not meant to be here right now, so Unique, if you're watching, we're going to have to get you to boot the players. Gilly, wrong day, man. We're currently in the middle of THPL, man, so thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, unfortunately, not doing an open lobby here, guys. It is THPL Week 6. We're at the finals here on the beach. Now, I can guarantee we're going to see a lot of things happen over in the same spot as always. Over here in the Unique 4. Gilly, we're only talking about you on stream. Well, Telmo was mentioning you just before, saying that we'd love to see you enter in Season 2. You're one of the talented players out there that we do not see on a competitive level here at THPL. So have a think about it, man. Season 2. Right, Telmo there, just doing the final scores, guys, as we get into... Okay, finals. We have Alchemy, Unique, Angelo, Defects, Adrian, and Canyon will be battling it out. Yes, if you are not in here yet, Adrian, and who else are we looking for? Adrian and...
Alchemy, Unique, Angelo, and
just waiting on one more player to join. Now, last week, we did see a gentleman's agreement in the final 1v1. THPL rules sort of says that, you know, the 50 million is the benchmark for the final 1v1, but a gentleman's agreement last week here to increase the score up to 100 million. So whether we see that or not, again, this week, I don't know. But at this stage, we will be looking at doing the standard 50 million according to the THPL guidelines. But we are open to have another gentleman's agreement, and that'll have to come down to whoever our top 2 players are. Remember, double elimination here as we move into combo mambo, trick attack, and then the target score.
Alright, looks like we're good to go. I see 6 people in the lobby.
Yeah, we're good to go. Unique, fire it up, buddy, whenever you're ready. Yes, good luck to everyone. Let's see some good luck in the chat for everyone playing here this evening in the finals. Let me go up to my viewing spot. And actually, we've seen a bit more action over here last week, didn't we? Over in the corner.
Yeah, you know, it is on paper pretty easy to keep this line going, strictly in the pool, but there are times when execution errors come into play. Maybe there's some variables you don't account for, and you find yourself outside of the pool. And that is one of the hallmarks of being a better player, is the ability to recover from that, to not put yourself in situations where you're forced to bail. For instance, if you're going straight on at a ramp, you know, you're gonna bail most of the time. As we get into this combo Mambo, like you said, this is pretty meta-defining in terms of scoring for the park. And until they implement, you know, anything that's not scoring-related games for the custom parks, this is what we're gonna have to make do with. But it can still be extremely exciting, as currently those are big numbers being posted by almost everybody. Almost everyone sitting at 6-digit base. Alchemy far and away ahead of everybody at 250. Now I want to see if we can average 100 mil for one of these finals, because man, it's starting to look like that's going to become the average if you want to keep up with people on this map.
Oh, absolutely. And like we said last week, there was a gentleman's agreement for that 100 million, so it's not as if it's out of the ordinary for these guys to be getting scores of that level on there. Telmo himself here, as I mentioned before, has got 100 million on here, so very easy to be able to get that score. And we want to look at increasing all this for Season 2. Bigger scores, shorter times, putting a lot more pressure on these guys to be able to hit their potential or their peak within a short amount of time.
And that is going to come down to consistency, and that comes with practice. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in joining the THPL, interested in competing on a weekly basis, keep an eye out. Join our Discord at !THPL to learn more. There'll be a link to our Discord where you can watch some of these players play from their perspectives, which is something that we're talking about doing for the season 2. You know, connect with people, get some lobbies going, learn how to hang with the best of them, so to speak.
Not only that, in our Discord there on the THPL, we have a scrims section. So a lot of these guys do link up throughout the week and do scrims, THPL scrims, just so they are competing against players of their level, so they're not just stuck on the jams or looking to get a lobby in competitive. So that Discord link will take you to the Shift 64 Discord. The only way you can find the THPL Discord is by typing !THPL, going to the Smash homepage, and from there you can find the THPL Discord.
Oh yeah. All right, into the overtime we go. Alchemy and Defects sitting at 50 and 31 mil respectively. Unique going to actually bow out a little early and hit the 25 mil. Alchemy unable to surpass his 50 mil. Angelo's the only person alive, seeing if he's avoided elimination. Looks like this week's first eliminations are going to be Adrian and Kenyon. GG's to them.
Alchemy 15 million, Defects 31 million, Unique 25 million are the top 3 players. Hey, how you doing, Glenn? Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Yeah, let's get some West champs in the chat.
Glenn, another player that we did see here in week 3 that we're hoping we do see a lot more here of in Season 2.
Alright, getting into the trick track now. This is the second to last game of the night. Yeah, so Kenyon and Adrian are going to be sitting out for the rest of tonight. They're free to watch from the stand right here as the top 4 for tonight duke it out for the spot on the 50 million score challenge. Last week it was Unique and Alchemy who are still both in the conversation, and we're going to see if it will be a repeat or if Defects or Angelo can crack that top 2 and join them, or it could be just a completely different top 2. I'm excited to see Angelo guy. He's made it past top 6 before, and all 4 of the remaining players. I feel like this is a good representation of the top 6, really. There's only a couple other people that could make it, but Defects and Angelo guy still top 2. Defects, okay, Defects got a pretty good combo going. Angelo fails, I believe. He's gonna have to restart his combo. Meanwhile, all the rest of them are going to keep their combo going as they head into 250,000 base territory. And this is where you start wondering, this is where you start thinking, okay, I've got a pretty good start. 100 mil is definitely on the table. Can we actually make it happen? And as we continue, you know, with this map, this is the second to last time we're actually going to see a game on this map, isn't it?
Yes. We don't really have full details on Season 2, but this map is quite popular throughout the PS4 community, and you know, a lot of players have played it and have liked it throughout Season 1. So we could look at bringing it back at some stage there as a prelim map in Season 2, but we want to make some adjustments. We want to try and fix this pool area up so we can see a lot more of this very big map to be utilized. But that's all stuff that we will be looking at doing in Season 2. I'd like to get a lot more creator maps happening through there, but like I said, we're going to be looking at into Season 2.
Yep. Alright, so Unique and Angelo are the last 2 remaining, completely in control of their own destinies. They need to knock out Defects or Alchemy in order to make it in the top 2. Their combos are still alive, but I don't know about whether or not they're going to actually be able to crack this. Angelo's still on his first big combo. He had the 200,000 earlier, and he did fail a significant portion of his combo. Now, Unique is 2 mil away. Angelo's going to fail. He's not going to be able to make anything happen, and if Unique lands it, we're going to get a rematch. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does, and we're going to get a rematch.
Wow. Why don't you commission a map from a popular map maker? Well, one we are looking at bringing into Season 2 is Nomi Skate Park, which is the #1 map made by Square Eye Jack, popular YouTuber there who does a lot of Tony Hawk reviews. But yeah, this is all stuff that we're going to be working out in the break over the Christmas period there, going into the New Year. So yes, we want to bring in more events as well, guys. So, you know, we'd like to do a lot more with the creator parks. But
here we go. A gentleman's agreement has been reached, and we are getting to 100 million yet again. Who's gonna win the race to 100 million this time?
Let's get right in the middle of the action for this one. Yes, Hitsun, I have spoken to him on Twitter actually about coming on board to help with the official THPL map. He actually, if you watch his Twitch channel, he actually done a remix of Shift 64 Beach here, made a few adjustments to the rails, and I believe the Unique 4 here, so definitely keep an eye on that next week as you can see us here live building the THPL map. We'll be talking the map. We'll be discussing what's going to be happening in the finals on the on the next day after that. So definitely make sure you tune in next week, guys, because it's going to be a big week here for THPL.
All right.
Very similar bases right here, but Alchemy on a bit more of a multiplier right now.
Yep, and it's okay. So once you hit that 300,000 threshold, it becomes basically a race to 300 multiplier. But Both players with really good fundamentals in terms of the game. And now this is where balance and nerves come into play a lot. Alchemy could hit 100 mil going on the same path, leveraging his specials, or he could try to get 200-300 multiplier almost as soon as possible. It's possibly easier, but I'm not sure. It really depends on the math and how that all shakes out. If you're able to maintain your speed. All right, these laps are going, and you could get dizzy if you are watching either of these players. But right now, Alchemy still in the lead. He bails it. This is going to open the door wide open for Unique, and now it's just going to be, will he bail it? And it's a score challenge, not a combo challenge, like we say. So this could be anybody's game still. Unique with a healthy base. He sees that. He's got to notice it, and he's got to take it in and see what his strategy is. Does he go for a safety 50 million and try to go for a second bigger combo? Okay, 73. He actually lands it. Alchemy with a 3 million now. This is putting him in a terrible position. Can he make the comeback happen? 25 million is, or 27 million is what is on the docket for Unique if he wants to take week 6 of the THPL. Who is going to take it? This is Unique heavily in the lead, but Alchemy could still take it. It's just going to have to rely a little bit on Unique messing up now. This could get very intense, very quick. Both players still, okay, they're starting their combos off. They're in the lead for this combo, but Alchemy's super behind. So on this pace, Unique is poised to make it. Now, you got to be very careful because Unique did land his first combo. That included a lot of stale tricks, so a lot of these specials are going to be worth very little compared to what they were in the first combo, meaning that his base is going to be much harder to build. And this is where the comeback factor is for Alchemy. He can use a lot of those specials. The 900 still on the table. Casper flip 360 flip still on the table. I don't know if he uses Racketeer or Pizza Guy, but that's still on the table. Those big moves are still on the table, and that's where he can catch up. Meanwhile, Unique is going to rely heavily on base to get his remaining 27 million. He's already hit 10 million. Can he keep it going? Alchemy trying to accelerate his score right now. You can see his base much higher than Unique's in this combo, despite the tempo going in his favor. Alchemy now at 20-something million, but he's got quite a hill to climb. Unique now at almost 20 million. He only needs 7 or so more to go. Unique and Alchemy, this is the clash of the Titans that all the weeks have been boiling up to. They are guaranteed spots in the final. This week is just for bragging rights and for glory. Who's going to do it? It looks like Unique is well on his way. Alchemy can't fail anymore. He's run out of lives. He is on his last leg, and now it's just Unique trying to pull the rug out from under him. Now Unique, I gotta keep saying his name. It's done. He's done it. Unique takes first place in week 6.
Let's get some GGs in the chat, guys. Wow. Unfortunately there, Alchemy bailing that combo, which did set him back there for the final 1v1, but he managed to keep up there and retrace a bit of his step, but unfortunately not landing anything there, finishing up with a 3 million total score.